This season on the M1 Challenge, we've traveled to 7 countries on 4 continents in our worldwide search to find the next champions in the sport of mixed martial arts. Spanning 16 teams, 135 bouts, and over 150 fighters this year, the M1 Challenge is once again unrivaled in size and scope, presenting the only international team competition in all of MMA. Tonight on this special edition of the M1 Challenge, we'll look back at the 2009 season with a countdown of the top 20 knockouts.
Oh! Big right hands, punch, and that's it!
By punch.
Winning the fight with a one-punch right-handed knockout.
By kick.
Kick, this is over!
And by slam.
Oh! Suplex, out of his head, he's out cold.
You'll see absolutely devastating KOs that rank as some of the most brutal in the sport's history, concluding with the best knockout of the year.
He's in trouble, that rocked him, he's out!
This is the M1 Challenge Top 20 Knockouts of 2009. Welcome to the M1 Challenge Knockout Special. I'm Sean Wheelock. Tonight we're looking back at the best, fastest, and most crushing KOs of the 2009 season, counting down from number 20 to number 1. We begin this evening in the opening round of the competition, which matched the defending M1 Challenge champions, Team Imperial of Russia, versus Team South Korea. With South Korea surprisingly leading the night's team score 2-1, Mikhail Zayats entered his light heavyweight bouts as the overwhelming favorite. Zayats was the only fighter to go undefeated with 5 wins in the 2008 season, and had also won the World Combat Sambo Championship that year. His opponent, Jae-Young Kim, was making his M1 Challenge debut that night and possessed an MMA record of 9 wins and 6 losses. But what followed can best be described as stunning.
From Tacoma, USA, best knockout number 20.
Zayats slowing down his pace to start round 2. He expended a lot of energy going for numerous submission finishes in the opening round. Zayats got caught with that combination. Zayats is in real trouble now of going out. Zayats trying to hold on. This would be a massive upset. One of the biggest in M1 Challenge history. Kim now in the north-south and trying to get the back of the reigning World Combat Sambo champion, Mikhail Zayats.
I don't think Zayats has his wits about him. I think he's still rocked. He needs to get some space and clear his head.
Hammer fist from Kim, looking to finish with a ground and pound. Zayats in real danger now.
I think Zayats is still basically out. I don't think he can really defend himself. He can't see these punches.
Zayats turtling down, giving his back. Kim not looking for the rear naked. Kim actually looked to the referee, Anthony Hamlet, asking, what are you going to do? Fight on, says Hamlet.
Well, Zayats is doing just enough to prevent a stoppage. His eyes are open, his hands are in front of him, but I don't think he has his wits about him, Sean.
Full mount achieved by the South Korean. Now Zayats gives his back, and Kim let it go. Swing and a miss, and then that right hand found the mark by Jae-Young Kim.
Sean, Zayats clearly does not know where he is right now.
Action called for by referee Anthony Hamlet.
You know, I don't know if the rest of the round would even be enough time for Zayats to get his senses back.
Zayats, you see in the open guard. Both men ordered to stand up. I don't think Kim likes that decision, Jimmy.
Well, Kim's standing up, and Zayats is just not with it. I don't think he knows where he is. I think if he stands up, Kim wins this fight.
Zayats looking back to his corner. He's going to continue. Oh, that's just a terrible look out of the eye of Mikhail Zayats on the left side. Blinking on that left eye. He has the mouse under it. Not a great look out of his right eye
Sean,
either.
as a boxing referee, would you allow this fight to continue the way it is? I don't think Zayats knows where he is. No, we've heard stories, Sean, both of us have. We've been involved in fights as a competitor and as a coach where a guy's fighting, takes a lot of damage the next day, man, he doesn't even remember the fight. You know, they look like they're with it, but they're really not. I think that's where Zayats is right now.
This is an amazing fight. Oh, Zayats is out. This has got to be stopped, and that's it. TKO win for Jae Young Kim. The biggest upset in the history of the M1 Challenge right there.
Beautiful kick by Kim. Zayat didn't know where he was. Kim took full advantage with that beautiful Kyokushin kick. I think Zayat was out before he hit the ground, Sean. That's got to be, so far, fight of the night. Beautiful execution by Kim. Solid knockout. Showed a lot of heart coming back. That's a great fight and a great victory.
From Amsterdam, Holland, best knockout number 19.
Zitnik really trying to load that right hand, bully his way in.
Zitnik missing with the right uppercut. Good combination, then bullying his way in as Zitnik, and Van Bergen goes down, scrambles back to his feet. Sharp right hand by Van Bergen, then
good one.
Zitnik is rocked and his mouthpiece comes out.
Wow, it was Van Bergen's mouthpiece coming out, but it was Zitnik that took the shot. Both these guys swinging for the fences, Sean. Oh, great knee!
Big knee by Van Bergen. Zitnik could be in trouble.
Zitnik has to grapple here. He's taking too much damage on the feet.
Van Bergen throwing those right hands with really bad intentions and lands that right hand. Knee missing from Van Bergen.
Straight two.
Nice right hands by Van Bergen. Now flying knee, another right hand.
Big knee on the point of the chin by Van Bergen on Zitnik.
Oh, another good
right hand, left hand, the end could be near, and that's it! Game, set, match, and a great win for Danny Van Bergen.
Beautiful job by Danny Van Bergen. Great Muay Thai, very accurate with his strikes. Zitnik just not having any answer there.
Well, that was not a boring fight.
Not at all. In front of his hometown crowd, you can hear him cheering.
Again, Zitnik telling us he would rather lose an exciting fight than win a boring fight. Jimmy, he lost a very exciting fight.
That's exactly what he did. He went in there to bang, and that's what happened.
From Burgas, Bulgaria, best knockout number 18.
Both men feel very comfortable on the ground. Southern Jimmy, he's a lefty. He's a southpaw that boxes in a conventional stance. He wants to use that to his advantage.
Now, there's some great boxers. Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson, both left-handed. It gave them great left hooks, Sean.
The bell round number 1, the start of this middleweight bout.
Oh, good left and right.
Southern's in the red trunks. Kornev in the blue trunks. The takedown by the Russian Sergei Kornev.
He's out.
Ground and pound. That is it. Just like that.
I think it was the slam that did it. Let's see if we can get a replay of that, Sean, but I think it was the slam when his head hit the back of his head hit the canvas. I think he was already out. Those punches really just icing on the cake, Sean.
No hesitation from our Finnish referee, Mika Sinkinen, doing a great job protecting Natin Southern. It took just 12 seconds, Jimmy.
Well, Kornev started out very, very aggressively. Good left hand, good right hand behind it, and as soon as Souter tried to answer back, he got taken down. It was a hard takedown. Let's see if we can get another look at that, but I think it was the takedown that did it, Sean. I don't think the punches had anything to do with it. Well, it looks like Souter's okay now. Might not have his wits about him, but he's okay. Doesn't need any more attention. He's walking out under his own power. And this Bulgarian crowd really appreciative of the Russian fighters here from Team Legion.
From Sao Paulo, Brazil, best knockout number 17.
Shekhabekov looking no worse for wear there. All these guys from Russia Legion, they're in excellent shape, Sean.
Shekhabekov just kind of tucked his chin.
Oh, good right hand by Shekhabekov.
Right hand, then the takedown to follow. And Heising closes guard.
You know, Heising looked down, and I thought it was the old kickboxer trick. You look down, you throw a head kick. He looked down and threw a low kick. Shekhabekov saw it coming and threw the right hand. Beautiful counter.
Again, Heising repositioning the guard. Shekhabekov just missing with that right hand. Short little left on the bottom from Heising.
Now, Heising doing a good job of not taking a lot of damage from the bottom, Sean. His guard's tight, it's very high, and he's doing a good job of controlling Shekhabekov's wrists.
He definitely looks comfortable fighting off of his back.
But not going for any... Whoa!
Ankle lock attempt. Heising pulls his way out.
Going for another one, Sean. This looks a lot deeper.
Third submission attempt for Shekhabekov, and a third escape for Sven Heising. Marcel Homeyer ordering Heising to stand up. Probably pretty happy with that order. Big takedown from Chiksabekov.
Heising being a little too aggressive on the feet, kind of running into his Russian opponent.
If he can step over, he has full mount. Posturing up on the right knee, trying to rain down the hammer fist. That's a big wide left hand, the left and the right. The combo's starting to find the mark.
I don't know if he needs to mount. He's out!
That's it! Finishing on the ground and pound. Chiksabekov had his right knee on the chest of Heising and knocked him out.
I was about to say, when you said going for the mount, I don't know if he needs it. He was doing a lot of damage from that half guard position and had enough power on that right hand to take Heising out. Excellent job.
Jimmy, we'll see on the replay, Chiksabekov postured up. He had his right knee deep on the chest of Heising, and it gave him leverage position.
Yeah, he saw at the end of that fight, no room for Heising to move his head. It was just a sitting duck for that right hand. Good stoppage by referee Marcel Homeyer.
We've only just begun our look back at the best and most brutal KOs of the 2009 season in the M1 Challenge as we're counting down to the #1 knockout of the year. This is the M1 Challenge Top 20 Knockouts of 2009. Welcome back to the M1 Challenge Knockout Special. Tonight we're looking back at the top 20 KOs of the 2009 season, counting down to the best knockout of the year. We resume the countdown with knockout number 16, which still ranks as the most controversial finish ever to occur in the M1 ring. Team Bulgaria's head coach, Jordan Radev, was closing in on what was certain to be a unanimous decision victory over former NFL running back, Whisper Goodman of Team USA East. But in the closing seconds of the bout, absolutely everything changed.
From Burgas, Bulgaria, best knockout number 16.
Size advantage in terms of height and reach for Whisper Goodman over Jordan Radev.
Goodman has to fight from this point on like he has nothing to lose, because he doesn't.
That's a nice lead left hook by Jordan Radev.
Strangely enough, it's actually a rear left. He's coming out of the southpaw stance. That was a left hand from the back.
9 seconds of round number 2. Overtime is a possibility, but I think that Radev has done enough, plus factor in the 1-point deduction by referee Mika Sinkin, and I think Radev is going to win.
Oh, good right hand!
Goodman trying to steal it at the end. Radev trying to hold on. Is there time left to finish?
I think the time went out, but Radev is out.
Some confusion. The bell rang.
I think Radev was out right before the bell, but we're going to have to see if there's a judgment on this one.
We'll get clarification from referee Mika Sinkinen.
But he was out right at the bell, Sean. He's clearly knocked out, but timekeeper saying if it was before or after the bell. This crowd now on its feet for Jordan Radev.
Definitive statement by our head referee, one of the foremost fight experts in the world, the great Ito Alberga. He said that it occurred after the bell. It is not a knockout. This will go to the judges' scorecards.
That is very, very close.
From Seoul, South Korea, best knockout number 15.
Del Rosario, 6 wins, no losses in MMA, 6 wins, just 1 loss. He's a professional Muay Thai fighter. He is the current WBC Muay Thai heavyweight champion. He has powerful kicks. The bell in round number 1.
Powerful kicks and powerful punches.
There you see, no surprise, Del Rosario opening with a kick.
Good straight left.
Grecian comes to mixed martial arts in the M1 Challenge ring with a strong background in combat sambo. And he caught that right hand. Good right. The end may be near, and there's the stoppage from our referee, Yuji Shimada. Lightning fast victory just like that for Shane Del Rosario.
That banging right hand, as soon as he tasted it, Grecian was in trouble. Quick stoppage by the referee. Wow. Man, power in the hand, Sean. You talk about power in the kicks, he has lightning in his hands.
Yuji Shimada was the head referee of Pride, one of the best and most experienced MMA referees in the world. He jumped in immediately. He saw that Grecian was in all sorts of trouble. Did not let that fighter take any more damage.
You know, I thought it was a quick stoppage, but Grecian not protesting. I think he knows he was hurt. We'll see it here. Bang! Right hand right on the temple. Followed it up again. Beautiful right. Yeah, you could see that his eyes went back into his head. He was rocked really, really hard. That's a KO. See it again. Bang! Beautiful right hand just under the left eye. Shane Del Rosario all over Maxim Grecian. Excellent stoppage.
From Kansas City, USA, best knockout number 14.
Kick caught by Linares. I asked Lucio Linares in our fighter meeting yesterday, could this be no-gi jiu-jitsu? He said, absolutely not. This will be MMA. I'm going to bang.
And he certainly is banging.
Araujo, to his credit, not afraid to trade with the bigger Lucio Linares.
Not at all, but Lucio's hands very, very low.
Linares standing 6'3", Araujo 5'10". Linares 2 pounds heavier, but he looks a lot bigger physically.
No, he certainly does, but very sloppy with his hands. You got to keep his hands a little bit higher. Against a less experienced striker, what you don't want to do is let him get some crazy overhand right and take you out.
Single leg shoot by Araujo. To the grounds. Maybe we'll see who has the better jiu-jitsu here. Back to the feet.
Well, not if Lucio Linares keeps working that solid takedown defense. We're never going to know who's the better black belt.
With a right hand, that rocked Araujo. Kick by Araujo.
He's out.
He is out cold. That is it. Game, set, match. Lucio Linares, the victor.
Wow, no question on that one. Beautiful left hand. Araujo is still out, just sitting up now. Very clean knockout by Lucio Linares.
I think he is the top middleweight in all of the M1 Challenge, Jimmy.
If you didn't believe it before, you certainly believe it now. That was an incredible performance, solid knockout. Once again, it came down to experience and stand-up ability, and both those edges were to Lucio Linares to Too much for Araujo to overcome.
From Seoul, South Korea, best knockout number 13.
Big test for the 21-year-old Hye Jun Yang, Jimmy, in just his third pro MMA fight.
When you fight a guy with 11 fights and it's your third fight, you know you're the underdog, but oh, good right hand!
Flying start by Fajeda. Both fighters swinging and winging as we start round number 1.
He's out!
Knocked out cold! Yang knocks Fajeda out cold with the left hand. Stunning.
Bad strategy by Fajeda. You're giving up your experience when you decide to brawl, and that's exactly what happened.
Pandemonium in the ring here in Seoul, South Korea.
Referee having a hard time. He's got to protect Fajeda. Fajeda's on the ground.
Fajeda was knocked out. Not knocked down, knocked out, lost consciousness.
Certainly did, but that's one thing. People rush into the ring after a knockout like that. You need space around the guy who's hurt. Wow. And he is back on his feet. You see here, man, wild strikes by both guys. And Yang just landed the right punch. Bang! That left hand on the chin. There was another one that knocked him out right there. Beautiful.
When you fall like that, you're asleep.
You out before he hit the ground.
You don't fall flat on your face if you're hurt. You fall flat on your face when you lose consciousness.
Now, was that first left on the chin might have dazed him. And bang,
left?
Another left, put him out. Eyes wide shut, has no idea what is going on. Bad strategy by Joaquin Fajeda, and he ends up paying for it. Knockout in the first round.
8 knockouts down and 12 yet to come as we're looking back at the most punishing KOs of the 2009 season in the M1 Challenge as we're counting down to the #1 knockout of the year. This is the M1 Challenge Top 20 Knockouts of 2009. Welcome back to the M1 Challenge Knockout Special. Tonight we're counting down the top 20 KOs of 2009 on our way to the most spectacular knockout of the M1 season. Our countdown resumes with knockout number 12, which occurred in the semifinal round. Russia Legion Jura Ivlev is regarded as possessing some of the top throws in all of M1. And on this night, Ivlev used that skill to set up a devastating finish.
From Rostov-on-Don, Russia, best knockout number 12.
Now, Scott never lets me forget it. In that fight against Team Spain, he was getting schooled on the ground. I said on air, there's no way he can win this on the ground. He has to win it on the feet. And what happens? He wins by armbar.
The bell in round number 1. Hewitt in the red trunks, Ivlev in the blue trunks. Our referee from here in Russia, Viktor Korniev.
Now, I'm just going to say this time, it's unlikely he's going to beat Jura Ivlev on the ground, but I'm never going to say never again with Scott Hewitt.
Aggressive start by Hewitt. Big knee from Jura Ivlev.
I told you about the throws. There you saw it.
Beautiful throw. And see this Russian crowd responding. It not only is Jura Ivlev the hometown boy, they really respect the judo and the sambo here in Russia and the wrestling. They understand a good throw when they see it.
That is Olympic-level judo right there from Jura Ivlev.
Beautiful hip throw. Not only is it a great throw, but he's securing this position with the knee. He's very sticky on top. He doesn't throw you and let you go.
This the opening bout of our second semifinal.
Scott Hewitt trying to power his way back to feet. Good knee.
Huge left hand. Hewitt's in all sorts of trouble, and there's the stoppage. Just like that, game, set, match.
Hewitt is disappointed, but he is nodding. He's acknowledging to the referee that he was hurt. And Jura Ivlev working up the crowd. Beautiful job, first round stoppage.
Huge ovation from the Russian crowd here at the Sport Palace in Rostov-on-Don.
Wow, great job by Jura Ivlev. Beautiful throw, good position, and caught him in transition with the knee. Didn't let Scott Hewitt make his way back to the feet. Caught him on the way up, and that's a TKO win. Beautiful job by Jura Ivlev.
From Amsterdam, Holland, best knockout number 11.
Rustam Khabilov making his M1 Challenge debut. His background is in combat sambo. Marco Borussen from Holland is our referee. The bell in round number 1. Khabilov in the blue trunks, Duran in the camouflage trunks.
One thing about Russian Legion fighters, they are very well-rounded. They know how to strike, have excellent submissions. Hard to find a weakness in them, Sean.
They all have great combat and sports sambo backgrounds. Duran opens with a kick. See Khabilov walking his man down. 2 punches. Big suplex out his head. He's out cold. He's out cold. Wow! Landed on his head. He's completely unconscious.
That was a bad throw, Sean. Landed right on the top of his head. Wow. Beautiful suplex. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. Just flipped over, landed on his head. You see it here. Couple of strikes to set up that clinch. Lifted him up. And bang, right on his head. Bad throw. Hopefully his neck is okay. That's the important part. Boom, right on the right side of his head. Out already. Took a couple of strikes. It was the throw that did all the damage. You see here, belly-to-belly suplex. Great arc, just like they teach you in Greco-Roman. Bang. Just landed on the right side of his head, and he's out. And he's back on his feet. That's the important part. You're back on the feet, you're all right.
That's a fantastic sign because that did not look good.
No, it certainly did not, but I think it's just a flash knockout. Looks like he'll be all right, Sean.
From Burgas, Bulgaria, best knockout number 10.
Keita puts a lot of muscle behind those punches. Seems like there's bad intentions on everything he throws. Satonov trying to get his guard back.
Good pass there by Keita, then the right hand. Keita landing at will.
Now going for the heel hook.
Does he have it cinched?
Keita trying to counter footlock. I think that's a bad idea. Very bad. Nikita really just like he's hanging on to that foot, doesn't really know what to do with it.
Sultanov has let go of his foot lock. Nikita, you're right, he just kind of grabbed the ankle of Sultanov on the right leg.
Now going for a knee bar, but Sultanov not having it, pulling that leg out.
Good move back to side control by Kita.
Good patience by Kita, winds up in side control. That's what Kita's good at, are those short rights and lefts. Doesn't need a lot of room, but generates a lot of power. Sultanov does not like eating those strikes.
Kita seeing things going his way here, closing stages of round number 1. Sultanov had the better of the opening part of this round. Look at Sultanov going for the leg lock again.
That one hurt. I think he's out, Sean.
Sultanov is out. That's it. That's a great win for Mikhail Kita.
Beautiful win, and it came from staying on top. Wow, Sultanov went a little too hard for that leg lock, didn't defend himself. Sean, you see that first one to the chin, left him open. Second one finished him off. Great job by the referee. Well, that's what fighting's all about, are those momentum changes. It's about taking advantage of opportunities. And Kita, once he was on top, didn't do anything stupid, took advantage of the fact that he was on top and landed some effective strikes.
3 minutes, 38 seconds into round number 1. Winner by first round TKO, Mikhail Kita defeats Ahmed Sultanov.
From Tokyo, Japan, best knockout number 9.
If this goes to the end of round 1, his corner has to take a look at the eye and think, our fighter's only 19 years old. They may not go that far.
Nice left hand by Del Rosario. He's landing well with the left hand, not comboing that effectively afterward.
Now setting up the guillotine.
Don't think he's going to go for that, Sean. I think in these clinches, he's trying to get separation or get a tie clinch and throw some knees. I don't think he's going to look for a submission or a takedown.
Things going the way of the American, Del Rosario, while he's on his feet.
Oh, good body shot.
This is over.
That's it.
Tremendous win for Shane Del Rosario.
That left shot to the body did it right in the liver, and Lee dropped immediately. Beautiful body shot by Shane Del Rosario. Now here against the ropes, there it was. Bing, beautiful left hook right to the body, right on the liver. You see it again. Followed by a shot to the chin. As soon as he hits the ground, went for another shot. Good job by referee Marco Barusa throwing himself in between Del Rosario and Lee. After that body shot, this fight was over, Sean.
We're now past the halfway point in our countdown of the top 20 knockouts of the 2009 M1 Challenge season, and the best is yet to come, as we're counting down to the #1 knockout of the year. This is the M1 Challenge Top 20 Knockouts of 2009. Welcome back to the M1 Challenge Knockout Special. Tonight we're counting down the top 20 KOs of 2009 all the way to the best knockout of the year. We resume the countdown with knockout number 8, which features one of the top young fighters in the competition, as well as all of mixed martial arts. Magomed Shiksabekov of Team Russia Legion entered his bout versus Fatih Doğan, knowing that a win would clinch his side's place in the M1 semifinals, which gave the rising star added motivation to record a quick finish.
From Amsterdam, Holland, best knockout number 8.
Shiksabekov in the blue trunks. Doğan in the dark gray trunks. Marco Bruersen from here in Holland, our referee. The bell in round number 1.
You know, Shiksabekov, a really nice guy, very personable, but also I think the best welterweight in M1. Very talented, very well-rounded.
Oh, right hand!
I think the referee was coming in to stop it.
Marco Bruersen looking
mind.
to stop, absolutely. Got in and got out quickly, but the end may be near. Doğan just covering up. Shiksabekov looking to finish. Full mount, full ground and pound. Doğan just holding on. Warning for a punch to the back of the head. Shiksabekov now punching to the top of the head and the side. And there's the stoppage, TKO. Cool as you like on that finish by Shiksabekov.
Fatih Doğan looking up at him like, I'm okay, but that was just a torrent of punishment. That led to the stoppage. Shiksabekov just a tornado once he was on top, Sean.
And with that victory by Magomed Shiksabekov, Team Russia Legion has now claimed victory in Group D. They will go through to the semifinal round.
But don't think that's going to keep the other 3 Team Legion fighters from fighting hard. That's what they do. You can see here, caught that right hand, beautiful shot right on the temple. Sean, looking at the replay, I'm amazed he wasn't out. That's a credit to Fatih Doğan's chin that he was not out from that shot. Once he was on top, Shiksabekov just a maniac, going for tons of strikes. Fatih Doğan not offering any resistance, not covering up enough. Good call by the referee, in my opinion.
Technical knockout, devastating performance as Magomed Shiksabekov defeats Fatih Doğan.
From Sao Paulo, Brazil, best knockout number 7.
Yarman, a striker, background in stand-up fighting, karate, and aikido. We'll see if he tries to throw the kicks. Viktor Korneyev from Russia is our referee in charge of this welterweight bout. Both men in the black trunks as we hear the bell to start round number 1. The Bulgarian, Ivanov, in the black trunks with the white trim.
You can tell the difference here. Ivanov definitely has that thick grappler's build. Raymond Yarman, you know, that thin, lean kickboxing build, and we'll see what style comes out on top.
To shoot the single leg, good sprawl from the Dutchman Yarman. Now the repositioning from referee Viktor Korneyev. Yarman still caught midway through that sprawl, gets to his feet. Flying knee knocks down Ivanov. And looking to finish, and that's it. There's the stoppage, just like that.
Beautiful job by Raymond Yarman. Great knee.
The flying knee set up the finish. Ivanov, a look of disgust on his face.
Well, you see Ivanov now does not know where he is. That's a good stoppage, Sean. Ivanov still out on his feet.
Jimmy, you and I both know this, that when you're knocked out, you literally lose time. You think you're still fighting. Fast forward a few seconds, there's the referee on top of you.
You can see that right knee right on the chin. Yarman doing a great job, not only of the knee, but following up. A lot of punches raining down, and Ivanov really no choice but to go down on that one. Beautiful knee right to the chin. We saw a little grappling early, tried to keep it on the floor, but most of this fight was on the feet where Yarman was able to land that knee and finish up extremely well. Great finish by Raymond Yarman.
And a great stoppage by referee Viktor Korneyev.
From Tokyo, Japan, best knockout number 6.
Simon Phillips making his M1 Challenge debut. In his corner, the great Quentin Jackson. He is a black belt in judo. That was his first sport from childhood. Hidehiko Hasegawa, 1-1 in the M1 Challenge last season. Also a black belt in judo. Kenichi Serizawa, the referee in charge of this welterweight bout. The bell in round one. Good kick to start by Phillips. Both men in the black trunks, Phillips in the looser fitting black trunks.
Oh, Hasegawa landing good punches.
Phillips has to cover up, then answering right back. Great start to this fight.
Oh!
Phillips has dropped Hasegawa, and that's it! Just like that! Tremendous win for Simon Phillips.
Beautiful punch by Phillips, and Hasegawa still out. Tried to get up and fell over. That's a clean, beautiful knockout. Wow.
What an impressive debut in the M1 Challenge for the Englishman, Simon Phillips.
Well, both those guys came out swinging hard. Didn't see any kicks. Not really a feeling out process. Both landing bombs, and we see here, Phillips came in. Both guys throwing hard, landed that left, bang, right on the chin, and Hasegawa really collapsed on his own knee. We see it again, bang, just turned it over right on the chin, right on the jawline, and Hasegawa is out. Beautiful knockout by Simon Phillips.
Quentin Jackson looking on.
That kind of knockout he'd be proud of, reminiscent of the one he used on Vanderlei Silva in his last fight to win by knockout.
From Seoul, South Korea, best knockout number 5.
That's a
good right hand.
Big right hand by Puhaka. Best punch of the fight. Another right hand, clipping the side of Yanev's head.
You see that left forearm in Yanev's face that keeps him glued to the ground, keeps him right where he wants to for that right hand.
Puhaka trying to pass the side control. He just may pass if he keeps throwing down those right hands. Those are really finding the mark. They're clipping the side of the head, but they're still doing damage on Yanev.
Well, on the temple, you don't need a big shot to knock somebody out.
Those are really big punches. Referee Yuji Shimada taking a close look.
That's what we call pound to pass, Sean. You hit the guy hard enough, and he'll open up those legs and let you pass. Oh, good left!
The end may be near, and there's the stoppage from our referee Yuji Shimada. Wow! That's a one-punch knockout standing by Nico Puhaka.
That is a beautiful left hand. You see Yanev still out. Wow, pulling out his mouthpiece right now. He is still not awake. That is a beautiful left hand.
A one-punch knockout by Nico Puhaka from a pretty tough position to deliver the one-punch knockout.
Wow. You see him, Sean, pulling his jaw down so he can breathe. You see here that left hand wasn't able to get it really going in the corner, but once they were away from that corner in the center of the ring, as soon as he got some distance, that left hand just laid him out. You see good ground and pound by Nico, mostly from the right hand, but the knockout was here. Hopefully we see it with the left hand, bang. Looks like it was right on the temple, Sean. Those last 3 shots with the right hand, just icing on the cake. It was that left hand that put him out. See it right here. Cleared the legs and bang. Left hand right on the jaw. Beautiful shot by Nico Puhaka.
Yanev to his feet. Nice round of applause from the fans here in Seoul, South Korea.
From Tacoma, USA, best knockout number 4.
You know, that's going to be one of the stories of this fight is Senator Davis is a natural heavyweight. This is a natural weight. He's a natural heavyweight, 250 pounds. Tony Valtonen has looked good at light heavyweight. I think this may be the story of who can impose their will in this fight.
The bell in round number 1. Dalvis in the black trunks, Valtonen in the white and black trunks. You see Dalvis, he's wearing the wrestling shoes. That is, of course, legal in the M1 ring. You just cannot kick to the head if you're wearing wrestling shoes. Big slam.
Oh, I think he's out.
Belly. Dalvis is unconscious. He hit his head unconscious. Just like that, game, set, match.
Wow, that is a dramatic finish. It was the bear hug. He hit the back of his head on the mat. He was out instantly, surprised everyone, including his opponent, Tony Valtonen. You see it here, pushes him against the ropes, keeps driving, and bang, the back of his head hits the mat. He is out. Tony Valtonen, not realizing what happened, landed some strikes. Immediate finish. One more time, got a good lock around the waist, and boom, the back of his head hits the mat. That is what caused his the unconsciousness, is the landing of the head on the back of it on the mat itself. Nothing Tony Valtonen did. It was a completely legal throw. Back of the head hit the mat. He was instantly out.
18 seconds and in very dramatic fashion. By way of first-round technical knockout, Tony Valtonen defeats Sander Dalvis.
Just 3 knockouts now remain in our countdown of the top 20 KOs in this season of the M1 Challenge, and we're rapidly closing in on the best knockout of the year. This is the M1 Challenge Top 20 Knockouts of 2009. Welcome back to the M1 Challenge Knockout Special. This evening we're looking back at the top 20 KOs of the 2009 season, and we've now reached the top 3. Maktar Gaya of Team France has displayed some of the fastest and most accurate punches ever seen in the M1 ring, including in his debut last season versus South Korea's Young-Soo Kim. Entering his first fight this season versus former amateur boxer Ian Butland of England, Gaya knew that this bout would likely be decided in the opening seconds and that a fast start was absolutely crucial.
From Kansas City, USA, here's your number 3 knockout of 2009.
Get ready for a very explosive fight. This could look like boxing and MMA gloves. Ian Butland 0-1 in the M1 Challenge this season, lost to Luis Andrade of Team Japan, former amateur boxer in international competition for England. Maktar Gaya also 0-1 in the M1 Challenge this season, lost via disqualification on an illegal head kick versus Jose Luis Zapater of Spain. The bell in round number 1.
I don't think either one of these guys knows how to do anything but punch. It's a matter of he's out!
Butland is down. And there's the stoppage. A stunning TKO win for Maktar Gaya. He let the hands go.
That is hand speed. Beautiful job by Maktar Gaya.
Butland just staggered over to Gaya and put out his hand almost to say, mate, that was impressive.
Ian Butland came straight at Maktar Gaya. Maktar Gaya, you've seen it before, Sean, has lightning in his hands. Too much for Ian Butland.
Butland told us in the fighter meetings he didn't think there was a single fighter, Jimmy, in the sport of MMA at his weight who could stand and bang. Maktar Gaya proved him wrong.
You see Ian Butland running across the ring right at him, and Maktar Gaya with his back against the ropes, unleashing that combination right-left, and it was that right uppercut, boom, that put Ian down. Those right hands not landing clean. As soon as he hit the ground, that was the end of the fight. We'll see it here. Right hand, left hand, and right here, bang. That shot put Ian Butland down. He is out, and that's the end of the fight. Beautiful job by Maktar Gaya. Right here, that right uppercut, bang, right on the chin. As soon as that landed, Ian Butland was out. You can see it again in real time here. Full speed the whole fight. Right, left, right. Beautiful hand speed by Maktar Gaya. And it was that right hand, Sean, right on the button, put Ian Butland down for the count.
Great stoppage by referee Frank Aguilar, putting the safety of fighter Ian Butland first. With the official announcement, we send it to our ring announcer, Ian "Machine" Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 9 seconds of the first round, we have a winner by the way of technical knockout, Maktar Gaya.
That is the fastest fight by 3 seconds in the history of the M1 Challenge. Jimmy, 9 seconds for Maktar Gaya to record that win.
Style-wise, I am not surprised at all. Ian Butland is very aggressive. Maktar Gaya has fast hands, and a fight like that is not going to go the distance, Sean.
The winner in 9 seconds of the first round by technical knockout, Maktar Gaya defeats Ian Butland.
Our number 2 knockout of the year features middleweight Carl Amasu, who recorded the top knockout of the 2008 M1 Challenge season when he defeated Dmitry Samoilov. Prior to his bout versus Japan's Kazuhiro Hamanaka, the charismatic Frenchman said that he would win with a flying knee knockout, and Amasu was true to his word.
From Tokyo, Japan, here's your number 2 knockout of 2009.
Carl Amasu, a record of 3 wins and 1 loss in the M1 Challenge last season, fighting for Team France. He is coached by his brother Bertrand Amasu, who's also the head coach last season and this season of the French team. Kazuhiro Hamanaka, with a wrestling background, facing one of perhaps the best kickers ever to enter the M1 ring. The bell in round number 1. Amasu, the Frenchman, in the camouflage and black trunks. Hamanaka, he's in the green trunks.
Now Hamanaka only 4-5-1, but some of those fights have come against the best. Ryan Gracie, he defeated Nino Schembri, one of the greatest jiu-jitsu artists of all time. So
Flying
some
knee.
great shows. That's
This fight is over. He's out on the flying knee. Amasu called it and he delivered.
Wow, said he was going to finish with a knee and did it in dramatic fashion. That's called Psycho Amasu.
Hamanaka is out cold. Amasu called his shot.
He's coming over to us in the broadcast booth. You can see that right kick, bang! Right knee right against the temple.
Amasu
Set it up
called
with a low
his shot.
kick, bang! Right knee straight to the temple. Sean just came over, walked over to us and said, I called the finish. And he did. Right knee straight to the temple. Wow. Beautiful finish by Carl Psycho Amasu. You know, he's one of those guys that likes the showmanship, very aggressive, likes to stare down, likes to psych out his opponent, but really a nice kid, and I think he understands that it's a sport and that, you know, he's got to sell himself, but in there he's a nice guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 23 seconds of the first round, we have a winner by the way of knockout, Carl Psycho Amasu.
Different level. Carl Amasu dominant. Told us in the fighter meetings yesterday that he would win by way of flying knee, and that's how he finished Kazuhiro Hamanaka. First round TKO. Carl Amasu defeats Kazuhiro Hamanaka.
We've now reached the #1 knockout of the 2009 M1 Challenge season, and it features one of MMA superstar Quentin Jackson's top training partners, Tom Blackledge, who had Rampage in his corner for his M1 debut, a submission win versus Tatsuya Mizuno. Team England light heavyweight entered this fight versus Spain's Enoch Salves after serving as a coach with Rampage Jackson on The Ultimate Fighter, and wanted to show that he could win, not just by tap out, but also by knockout. Tom Blackledge most definitely accomplished his goal.
From Amsterdam, Holland, here's your #1 knockout of 2009.
Tom Blackledge, 1-0 in the M1 Challenge this season, defeated Tatsuya Mizuno of Team Japan. He is, of course, one of the main training partners of Quentin Rampage Jackson. Enoch Salves, 0-1 this season in the M1 Challenge, lost to Christian Mpumbu of Team France. Both men in the black trunks, Blackledge in the looser-fitting black trunks. The bell in round #1. Marco Brewerson from here in Holland is our referee.
Now, right off the bat, I'd say Blackledge is the more technical fighter. Enoch, very, very physical.
Pitch kick. This is over. Just like that, game, set, match. Devastating. Simply devastating.
He is stiff and totally out. Wow, quick knockout. Enoch Salves being attended to right now. Flash knockout, Sean. They look terrible. He's waking up now, though, I think. Wow, devastating right head kick. Caught him with the hand down. Enoch Salves is out.
Jimmy, you ready for that?
You see it here, that right head kick, boom, right over the ear. That's a knockout spot, Sean. Anytime you can hit a guy there, see that right kick, bang, right over the ear. Enoch Salves out before he hit the ground. Good control by Tom Blackledge, didn't let go with any punches or kicks. I think he knew Salves was out. Oh, that was a hard shot. Whenever you take something like that, it takes a few minutes to get your wits about you, but I think he'll be all right. Great kick by Tom Blackledge.
We send it up to the ring. Here is Ian the Machine Freeman.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 9 seconds of the first round, we have a winner by the way of knockout, Tom Blackledge.
Second fastest fight in M1 history. That was just devastating, Jimmy.
It was. He caught him reaching for that kick. He knew he was going to deal with kicks by reaching down, and as soon as he did that, Tom Blackledge set up that right high kick, and that's all she wrote. Beautiful job by Tom Blackledge.
By way of knockout, in just 9 seconds of the opening round, Tom Blackledge defeats Enoch Salves. So there you have it, from number 20 to number 1. Our countdown of the most punishing, brutal, and spectacular knockouts to occur in the 2009 season of the M1 Challenge. For our producer, Jerry Millen, my broadcast partner, Jimmy Smith, and our entire crew, I'm Sean Wheelock. Thanks for watching this special edition of the M1 Challenge.